Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day one of a brand new week and the second week of the Anniversary Festival event. And before we can move on to week two, we've got to wrap up week one, and we are going to grab 1,000 sleep points 1,100 sleep points. I forgot to add my own to that 1,000 bonus. Puts us at 4,133 for the total. And for the daily lottery, we are going to pick up, there's a lot of bundles to scroll through now, another biscuit. Very nice. Good. I need all the biscuits. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into this sleep report, see if we got that snoozing type, try to get that Fue Coco we've been searching for all this time. Hopefully, as you can see, we are going to have a very good drowsy score. Drowsy power? Drowsy score? Whatever, it's the same thing. We're going to have a very good one this sleep research. 8 hours, 50 minutes of sleep with 50% snoozing. That's looking pretty good. Dozing type. Okay, well, never mind. Did not go the snoozing route. We went to the dozing route. So we are going to get our ×2 drowsy power. That's going to be like 100 and... I would say 120, but I think, don't we also get extra drowsy power from the first anniversary festival? No, it's still 120-ish. 118,265 drowsy power. Not bad at all. Should have some decent spawns today. Let's see if we get any new stuff. The more new stuff we get, the better. One of those looks new. No, it's not new. Never mind. So we got Why Not, Clefable. Who else do we got? We have, let's see, Butterfree, Pinsir, Absol, Fue Coco. A few things worth catching. So we've got Meowth, Pinsir, Fue Coco, Why Not, Slowbro, Clefable, Absol, and Butterfree. Interesting. So there's a few things I would like to catch out of this. A few things I'd like to catch. Let's see. Somebody be hungry. Not the one I wanted to be hungry. Only you. Ooh, that's bad. Well, our first and primary concern is the Fue Coco. Perfect. Might as well have been hungry. That worked out. And now the way that Pinsir has gone with the one that I have, I'm not entirely sure I even want to catch Pinsir anymore because it's so much investment for so little work. And then now that I'm thinking about it, let me double check this on the fly real fast. Absol brings in cocoa and apples, right? Is that what it's best for? Cocoa and apples? Because if that's the case, then I don't know that I really... Yeah, cocoa, apples, that's really it. But if we're looking at cocoa, the best... I mean, Absol with double cocoa does outperform Blastoise, but we have a really good Blastoise that is to the point that I never worry about cocoa. So I don't know that I need it there. And then now for apples, Skeledirge and even Honey Apple Pinsir outperforms Absol. So if we get a good Fue Coco, we don't need an Absol anyway. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna worry about catching the Absol either. Because if we get a good Fue Coco, then what do we need the Absol for? Because it only wins in the Coco category. And I'm not worried about it. I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna feed it some biscuits just until it gets full. And we'll just see what happens. But other than that, I'm not really gonna try too hard. So I'm not gonna give it any great biscuits or the ultra biscuit or anything like that. Just feed it till it gets full, and then we'll catch one over time. Because for now, we don't have a high need for a Coco Absol, you know? I could see a potential future. I did not mean to click finish. Well, maybe I did. I didn't realize it got full. I could see a potential future where we have a recipe that needs cocoa and apples, and maybe having a cocoa apple Absol would be beneficial there. But for now, it's not super mandatory to have one. So we're not going to worry about it. Pinsir, the Honey Venusaur outperforms Pinsir, so I'd rather just look for a better Bulbasaur than what I have right now. Even though my Venusaur is honey, I think it's honey tomato. No, it's double tomato. Never mind. It's honey tomato tomato. I was gonna say if it's honey tomato honey, then that would be fine too. It would outperform my Pinsir, but the rest of it, there's not really a need for it. Even the Hungry Slowbro, I have a really good one. I have a really good Slowpoke that's gonna be a good Slowking if we ever need tails. So we're not worried about that. So yeah, I'm just gonna take home the Fuecoco today, which honestly is the only thing I'm really worried about. So kind of works out. Anyway, let's move on. And hopefully we can get a decent Fuecoco, but first we need to send out that Fuecoco candy. And then we can, I like the little party balloons in that picture. No one's gonna see it, but I like it. 16,500 dream shards. Very nice. But all right, let's check this Fuecoco. Come on, buddy. You are my last hope. Level 15 and modest. Ooh. I do not, I have such a hard time remembering these natures for the most part. Oh no. I was just talking about how if you were good, we didn't have to worry about an Absol, and now I have to worry about an Absol. Come on, buddy. Well, let's see how it turns. Oh, are you kidding me? Ingredient Finder S, Helping Speed M, Helping Speed S, Research XP bonus. Where's it at? There it is. And Skill Level Up S. And then for the modest nature, I mean, that's not bad. You could work with that with the both helping speeds. You could work with that. Overall, though, not fantastic. So let's go ahead and calculate it out. We'll see. Really? Ranked that high already? That's kind of surprising. I thought the nature, did I pick the right nature? I did. But I guess it doesn't affect it as much as I thought it would. Speaking of natures and what everybody's been begging for is nature mints, I would love a way to re-roll these ingredient spreads. That would be fantastic if we could re-roll those somehow. Maybe like every 200 sleep hours you rack up with a Pokemon or something like that, you could re-roll the ingredient spread. That would be nice, because then you got to work for it, but it's not locked behind any kind of paywall or anything. That would be interesting if we're doing some outside of the box thinking, but this PR is actually turning out a lot better than I expected. Particularly if we made this Ingredient Finder M with a subskill seed, it would be even better. I would assume probably 95 PR. Which is very surprising given the speed of help down nature, but it's not bad. It's not the worst. But then of course, with its main skill, recharging its own strength and a healer on the team, speed of help down won't affect it that badly as long as you keep it above 80% energy. So yeah, this could actually work out pretty well if the ingredient spread was better. I don't know. I kind of want to hold on to it just in case, because maybe we could use it for some apples in the meantime, but at the same time, we have the really good Delibird that's doing pretty good work for apples, so definitely not going to invest in it anytime soon unless we somehow get a way to re-roll these ingredients, or they come out with a recipe that uses apples and sausage, whatever that could possibly be. Something's just telling me to hold on to it. Maybe it's my own foolish pride. Who knows? But something's telling me to hold on to it. So I'm gonna put it in the box. I'm gonna let it keep running in the background, and we're gonna move on. But yeah, I'm gonna keep letting the calculation go until it's finished. Never mind, it's finished. 84 PR total. Not bad. Very surprising. I don't know. We'll figure out what to do with that Fuecoco later. For now, it's time to wrap up finally this week, and we can move on to week 2 of the Anniversary Fest as soon as we can tell this Snorlax goodbye. And we've got our week 52, 1 year weekly summary, Master 10, final strength of 591,326, gains from berries 256,512, and our gains from cooking 334,814. Not bad for slacking off most of the week. Overall grade of S, so that gives us 6 small handy candies. Very good. We will put those to good use eventually. And for now, the fact that we just got that terrible Fuecoco kind of sealed the deal on where we're going, and we're going to be going to Cyan Beach, and we're going to try to get us a Fuecoco. Are we? Or are we going to go to Taupe? We might go to Taupe, because that's only Fuecoco. Nah, we'll go to both. That way we can get some more Quaxley candy along the way too. We'll go to Cyan Beach. New area sound data will be downloaded. Download complete. All right, so the plan is to try to find a better Fuecoco. That's the only one that I'm missing a good one of. And of course, it's the one I really want, and salads. Is that a bad thing though? Are we upset about that? I don't know if we are. Don't think we are, actually. This might work out. Now that we've got this new Quaxwell, this might work out. 342 research XP gained on everybody in the party. I did swap out for some more ingredient finders. Dream cluster small for going to bed on time. Of course, the final night of Good Sleep Day is happening tonight. So if you've got any incense that you want to use, don't forget to do that. Make sure to put the Pokemon on your team that you want to get some extra XP, because we will be getting double XP tonight. But I did throw these guys on the team because I wanted them to get some XP. Quaxwell, why can't I click on you? There you are. A lot of Oran berries. That soybean might come in handy. An ingredient magnet definitely will come in handy. Getting that first thing in the morning. We can put those to good use. Cocoa and milk, don't know that we can really use that all that much in a salad. Got Beware on the team to get a little bit of extra XP and some more corn, of course. Okay, well, let's see what we can do about breakfast. Because I can already tell with salads, we're not gonna have enough time. Green grass salad, we could make that, but I think that requires, yeah, we don't have enough dish space. That's fine. We won't be able to focus on green grass salad, but I might be able to get that for lunch and or dinner and try to help get us to the full 8 spawns. For now, we're gonna have to do the gluttony potato salad. And let's fill that in with, we don't need this, so we'll throw those in there. I did not get a single extra tasty yesterday. I fed all 3 meals, not a single extra tasty, so maybe it's today, not for breakfast. If we could get it for lunch or dinner, that would be fantastic. We got 19,381 to start with, and that means that we should be in a pretty good place. Hopefully we can get to basic 3 at least. Hopefully. Come on, come on. Oh, we're at basic 4. Even better. Even better. Nope, basic 2, man. We're only at basic 2. Now we're at basic 1. Now we're at basic 2 again. This game sometimes. We're at basic 5. Never mind. Now we're back to basic 4. Now we're basic 5. Almost, I almost said basic 6. Almost grade 1. So yeah. Well, that just rolled over to basic 5. Okay, maybe not. Who knows? Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. I see that we have a little notification here, but for what? I don't think we have new news. No, there's no new news, but we do have a gift. What for? Special gift. Okay, just 4 random Poke Biscuits? I'm not gonna complain. I can always use more Poke Biscuits. All right, well, nice little surprise gift. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, moving on. We've got our community reports. How many are we going to have today? 40. I was going to say a number, but it popped up right as I said it. with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 the doubled up. Very good odds. Very good odds. Not bad. All right. Well, that is done and dusted. And now, oh, by the way, yeah, I forgot about this. Notes. Random thing. Apparently, even though I have a steel berry specialist, I never collected a steel berry until yesterday when I was trying to feed Snorlax favorite berries. So I got 20 free diamonds for that. Didn't realize I had never collected a steel berry, a blue berry, until yesterday. As you can see, we didn't get very many, so yeah, that didn't really help. It's awfully sour. Gross. All right. So that's done and out of the way. We have completed all of our notes. Nothing left to do. I didn't realize that hadn't been done. It's the little things. Did I not collect my gift? I thought I did. Yeah, no gifts available. Interesting. Is it bugged? It might be bugged. No, there it goes. It's gone. All right, well. Are we basic 6 now? Basic 5. Very nice. Okay, I like that. Basic 5 to start off the week. That's pretty good for Cyan Beach. While we are figuring this out, let's go ahead and look at our missions. We of course know we have the regular, or not regular, the anniversary missions. Get Snorlax to basic 2, so we've got 25 extra Sprigatito candy. Very good. Master 1 is what we need for the Quaxley candy. We need to use 100 candies for a friend incense, which we do want to do. Friend incense, kind of rare for a free player. Of course, we're going to go to bed on time 3 times. That'll be easy. Cook 12 times, also easy. For the weekly, ooh, we definitely want to be Master 3, because that's a Totodile incense, and those are rare, and I still need a very good Totodile. So yeah, definitely going to be going for that one. Other than that, we need to befriend 10 Pokemon, go to bed 5 times on time, feed 381 of Snorlax's favorite berries. That will be easy. Feed Snorlax 1781 berries, cook 17 times, and get to Master 3, and we got a bunch of nice stuff. Yeah, we should be able to do these pretty easily this week. So no biggie there. Okay, so now the big question. Cyan Beach, we need 304, basically 305,000 strength in order to get the full 8 spawns. We are going to get 1.5 times today, so by the end of today, need to be at, let's see, 305,000, just over 200,000 strength by the end of today. So that's going to be an interesting push. If we're going to make, let's see, if we're going to make the green grass salad, which we definitely should. Let's see how many meals worth we have enough for. We need more oil. I did not mean to click. Oh, it won't let me click green grass anyway. So 22 oil, 17 corn, 14 tomatoes, 9 potatoes. We definitely have the potatoes. We have the tomatoes, we have the corn. Oil is the only thing we're lacking, but we're not missing much. Only 15 of them, so that's not bad. So for that recipe, we only need Toxicroak on the team, which will be plenty. Probably gonna bring in Victory Bell just to make sure we have enough tomatoes and potatoes to make some more if we need more to get to the strength we need. We are gonna get the bonus gains from cooking because of the week 2 bonus. So we might have to make it 3 or 4 times. Unless we get an extra tasty, then that would definitely help a lot. But that's not bad. The real question is, what salad are we gonna focus on after that? Because for now, let's see. Can we leave Gardevoir on the team? We might be able to. I would like to. Let's get Flareon on the team because we need the pot expansion. And then let's get Victory Bell on the team for the tomatoes and potatoes. Then let's put our boy Quaxwell on the team. So he's going to be super helpful. And who else? What other salads are we gonna make is the question. What other salads could we make? We could try to make the ninja salad, but I don't feel confident that we're gonna be able to get all the ingredients we need, particularly with the teams that we have, so maybe we focus on a slightly weaker salad. What's the next lowest soybean? Water veil? Ugh. Well, I don't like that. I mean, we could definitely pull off water veil with Quaxwell and Venusaur, but I don't like that idea. I do want to keep Quaxwell on the team to keep getting XP. I'm gonna have to figure this out. For now, we're gonna do the green grass salad, and then I'm gonna try to figure out what else we should make. What would be very beneficial. If we had a good Fuecoco, I'd do the Calm Mind fruit salad, because that's not a bad one. It's not a bad one. But we also would need honey, and that's a problem for us. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this one out. For now, we'll focus on getting the green grass made. We'll throw our big boy Blastoise back on the team because he is just too strong. We could get to level 100, get that berry finding, he'd be even more strong. But for now, that ingredient magnet's really good. And he brings in a lot of good filler, which we'll have to use quite a bit of filler, having 77 hot space instead of 57 because we only need 62 for green grass salad. Plus those berries are really good. That storm outside sounds really nice. Yeah. 12,793. We're looking really good. Do we have the candies to invest in this guy right now? We don't, but I wouldn't mind doing it. To get to level 25 and get that ingredient finder? I don't mind doing that, I don't think. This Quaxwell is very highly rated, and I think it's going to serve us very well. Even with the ingredient finding down, it's going to be outmatched by that ingredient finder M. How many handy candies do I have? Enough. Enough. I also have the water type candies that I could use. I don't think I'm going to use the water type M's. I think I want to save those for Suicune. I think the M candies will be better used on legendaries and possibly pseudos in the future. So I'm going to save those. And I think that's kind of why I still default to the handy candies. But these water type, these small type candies are actually pretty good. I might use those. Yeah, we're going to use those. Keep the M's for the legendaries, but the smalls, not going to make a huge difference. You know what? My min-maxing brain is kicking in. That Mind Goblin is throwing a riot in there. Let's go ahead and use these. We need 100 candies. Actually, how much do we need? Let's go ahead and take a look. We don't use this one too often, but I do like it. Where's it at? Did they move it on me? Nope, there it is. The XP table on the Raynon website is really good for this kind of calculation. Let's see, how many do we need to get to level 25? Because that's all we're really worried about. We'll see. We have, it doesn't matter, other is fine. Current level is 17, 194, ooh, that's a 6. 194 to get to the next level. And we have 10 candies. So how much do we need? Key levels are all that matters. We need 69 candies, which means we'd have to use 23 small candies to get there. 45 small handy candies to get to level 30. That's not bad. It's about half of our supply, but we also had half last time I made an investment like, or not half. We also had around 100 last time I made an investment like this, and we've already almost got them all back in just a few weeks. So I think I'm fine using that. Yeah, we're not going to evolve Quaxwell because we do want to save him for the Suicune event. We don't want to evolve him and switch his type once it becomes a Quaquaval. 45 small handy candies, that ought to be enough. So I'm not worried about the 80 candies to evolve. We are, oh, I forgot about Candy Boost entirely. Completely forgot about Candy Boost. Well, that was kind of a waste of, kind of a waste of handy candies. Oops. Oh well, it is what it is. Let's do the 50. And then that will put us at level 22. Oh, it looks like the XP table was taking that into account without me even realizing. I completely forgot about Candy Boost entirely. So yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. It's not bad. Only 15,000 dream shards. It's not bad at all. Puts us at level 22, and then we can just do the regular candies from here on. Just trying to get to level 30. Yeah, let's get to level 30. Hopefully that is not enough. But that does make sense because this was all... You know what? Yeah, let's just get to... Let's just do 26. Whatever. 26 is fine. We'll see how it works without level 30, and then we can have a good comparison to level 30 once we get there. So that's fine. I'm fine with that. It's fine. I don't want to spend any more time trying to calculate exactly how much we need to get to 30 today. I'm fine with 25. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference to get to level 30. We're going to have more soybeans than we need because we're not using soybeans today, so it doesn't really matter today. If I get to a point where I'm struggling with soybeans, then we'll worry about it. But for now, no need to worry about it. All right, so we have got our team set up and ready to go. As soon as Flareon gets a skill trigger, I'll swap him out for possibly the other Blastoise, just to get some extra ingredients, because he does trigger a couple times a day. Unfortunately, this Blastoise, as good as he is, has a rash nature, so main skill chance down. But I don't know, may swap him in for something else. Maybe the Doug Trio to just stock up on some extra leaks. Probably the right call so that we can try to do the Ninja Salad. But for now, this is the plan. Let Flareon trigger, swap him out for something else more useful. Hopefully Gardevoir keeps everybody's energy high, and we can make the green grass salad for lunch. That's the plan. I did complete the other mission for a friend incense, so that's good. We're gonna go ahead and collect that, and then all we have left is to collect our dream gift, and we can see what we get randomly today. Hopefully, something good. Victory Bell, I know you're very excited. Come on. What we get? Ooh, 5 grass type small candies. Very good. All right, so we've got the fire, we've got the water, we've got the grass. I'm gonna assume that that's all they put in there. Maybe electric as well. I have not looked at the list, so I don't know. I may be surprised later on this week, but for people who do know what's in there, you can kind of narrow it down and you might be guessing what I'm getting going forward. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with these dream gifts. They've been a nice little bonus. I hope they bring back the dream gifts for other events and it's not just the anniversary thing. I kind of like this, even if it's a smaller event that only lasts for a week. I kind of like it. Just a nice little random surprise at the end of the day, and we all get the same stuff when it's all said and done. So it doesn't give anybody any advantage. I like it. It's something they could do for more events, but that said, that's gonna be it for me today. So thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And if you want to become an Ace Trainer and support the channel, click that join button right next to it. Big shout out to our current Ace Trainers. We have Flightmaster, Illusion, JP, and White. Thank you very much for your support. And while you're down there, go ahead and click the link to the Discord in the description box and come join us and talk about Pokemon Sleep and other video games and hang out with some really cool people. That out of the way, y'all have a good night, and until next time, later dudes.